Hi, my name is Danny Spark and I'm a movie buff. I like all sorts of films, action, comedy, musical, whatever. But there's one genre I have a particular interest in, and that's the bad obscure movie genre. This is where we got such classics as They Saved Hitler's Brain and The Cars That Eat People, among other things. This was a genre where anything could happen. The budgets were unlimited, mostly because a lot of the time there was no budget. But recently I've noticed a lot of these films seem to involve gorillas. Take my word for it, there are a lot of them. In 1933, King Kong was made. It was an exciting adventure with groundbreaking effects of the time. In the 50s, 60s and 70s, the film received a number of rip-offs and unofficial sequels, whose effects were so poor they were often even more groundbreaking than the effects in the original film. So after doing a bit of research, I managed to pick 5 individual sci-fi and horror B-movies of the genre that all feature gorillas as the main monster. These movies are not in any order whatsoever, nor are they selected specifically due to opinion. These are just 5 rubbish movie monsters I managed to find. I'd also like to point out that I haven't seen any of these films, I just watched the trailers. And don't you tell me to judge a book by its cover, because you know that these movies are terrible just as much as I do. Number 1. Ape. This 1976 King Kong rip-off can be summed up simply by reading the title. It's about a giant ape who runs afoot in the coast of Korea. Meanwhile, a documentary is being filmed nearby. The giant ape kidnaps the woman and rampages through Seoul, or however you pronounce it. Not only does the title character look appalling, another one of those men wearing rubber suits, but there's one scene that just sums up the whole film for me. Don't mention it, kind ape. Number 2. King Kong vs Godzilla. This is a movie I've known for a while. King Kong is kidnapped to Japan where he and Godzilla have it out. I suppose for what it is, it looks like good old campy fun. One thing that particularly bothered me is that King Kong has blue eyes. Why? He looks like a black Furby. Was this film made for merchandising purposes? Not that all King Kong movies aren't made for merchandising purposes. Number 3 is The Mighty Gorga. I only heard about this movie recently, from a popular YouTuber named Ashens. In another King Kong knockoff, a circus attempts to capture the giant gorilla for entertainment purposes. And I gotta say, just look at him. Just look at him. And if that isn't enough, check out the dinosaur. Wow. Movies don't get much more epic than that. Number 4, King Kong Escapes. More men in rubber suits. I guess audiences everywhere just can't get enough of it. It would appear the original King Kong is better than his metal counterpart, Mecha Kong. So the two creatures have it out. Am I the only one who thinks King Kong is more spastic than he should be in this film? There's no need to knock him out with light, he's so frantic he'll probably just knock himself over by himself. Not only did the two monsters engage in an epic battle, King Kong also goes to the sea, for some reason, where he has it out with some innocent fabric toy animals. Also he chucks a rock at a shark for some reason. Another Japanese classic. Number 5, Robot Monster. Let's end with the classic. In this 1953 gem, an alien monster is sent from his home to Earth to nick a few people. But once he comes to Earth, he becomes increasingly confused with the ways of humans. What does any of this have to do with monkeys, you may ask? Well, the quote-unquote monsters are actually just talking gorillas with astronaut helmets on their heads. Rubbish. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'm Danny Spark. If you want to check out some of my other videos and reviews, then please do. Thanks. And no, I don't usually talk this fast.